Can you imagine walking outside and seeing a dozen wild turkeys run by? No, it's not during Thanksgiving. But this is what Jeremy saw while working in California. Meet Jeremy, an ecologist. An ecologist learns about ecosystems. An ecosystem is an area where living and non-living things interact with each other. For example, turkeys, trees, insects, and air can all be in the same ecosystem. Right now, Jeremy is investigating whether the massive number of turkeys in California are damaging the ecosystem. The turkeys are not a native species in California, which means they were originally from a different area and not a part of the ecosystem. When an ecosystem is damaged, there are many consequences. For example, when plants die, animals that eat the plants might also die because they have lost their source of food. More importantly, plants are extremely important to an ecosystem because they carry out a process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis uses sunlight, a gas found in the air called carbon dioxide, and water to build food molecules. The food molecules contain energy many animals need to live and grow. That means without photosynthesis, the entire ecosystem's flow of food and energy can collapse. A concerned group of citizens in California are worried that the turkeys are negatively affecting the ecosystem. Jeremy decides to come up with a plan to figure out the turkey's role in the ecosystem. His first step is to conduct a meta-analysis. A meta-analysis is a summary of a lot of research that is conducted on a topic. Jeremy conducts a meta-analysis so he can learn about all of the other research that scientists have done on wild turkeys in California. After hours of digging online through articles, Jeremy uncovers some very interesting information. 10 years ago, turkeys may have contributed to the spread of disease among trees that wiped out a large part of the tree population. Additionally, turkeys have been observed eating large amounts of plants as well as endangered reptiles and amphibians. Jeremy decides that there is definitely a possibility that turkeys are harming the ecosystem. His next step is to send drones into the ecosystem to collect video footage of turkeys over many months. A drone is an unmanned vehicle that can be flown in the air to collect data. Jeremy sends an email to the group of California citizens to alert them about what his plan of action is. He explains that he will gather data over the next year to finally figure out whether the turkeys are taking over the state of California. Now it's your turn to go on an adventure and be an ecologist. Let's get ready.